that was close. Oh. Ah, they're okay. Don't know how this is going to look. It's up nose camera. Hello people YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Just out today, little ride. Haven't been out in the last like 3 days. Haven't even done any turbo sessions either. Plan was to go out yesterday, but by the time I got, my wife was meant to be heading to the gym, so what I was going to do, I was going to go out when she was at the gym, but my granddaughters came down and then they left and my wife wasn't going to the gym. I could still have went, but it got to that time where it was like getting late on, and I don't know, I just lost that kind of will to go. And I thought maybe doing a turbo session, but I feel good on the bike today, but I feel really good. You know, almost as if like a couple of days off, it seems to give you some benefits. So I'm just heading up, probably going to head to Irvine. I've done this route before and went beyond Troon, takes up by the Caledonia paper mill, but there's a route that takes you into Irvine, so I'm maybe going to explore that today, maybe see where that goes. It's not going to be a fast route, although today on this path I'm actually able to get the speed up a little bit because there's not as many people out today. It's sunny at the moment, but we have had a little bit of rain sort of move in. So anyway, that's the plan for today. I need to try and keep these vlog video moments kind of short, so I'll get back to you. Ciao. Could go stuff it. I'm gonna go because there's only traffic filtering in up this way. It's so fucking dirty, that. I don't think I'll go away. Oh, he's alright, he's going that way. Oh, it takes so long. Oh, there we go. Let's go. I hope she's still to trim it. She's doing a good job. So this is a path that we take, still recording, this is a path we take to go on to the opposing cycle path, footpath, cycle path. This is the one that I did, my phone, I actually forgot my phone, so I didn't have any like map, although I did have my my Wahoo, but it's not as good as like a phone, a dedicated phone. So I wasn't really sure how this panned out, kind of thing. We'd back into the road. Got to be careful. Some of these bumps. This was a guy coming this way with some kind of costume on. It was like a horse, and he was riding the horse with his legs over the side. I think that was the day of, I'm trying to think what it was on. Was it Grand National? I think that was the last time I actually came this route. So just up through the kind of housing scheme here. Again, it's a good road surface, which always makes a difference. Nice little gradient. It's not overly steep. It's not really flat either. But it's a really good road surface. If you had this road surface on like every road you were on, oh, it'd be night and day. Especially when in the gutter where you're cycling. You know, if it was well maintained, then it's a completely different ball game. Quite a nice little it's a housing scheme up here. Looks rather quaint. Oh, nice smell of freshly mown grass. It's always nice, kind of summery. And then we're just up this little part here. And then a base that we just need to cross the road. It's quite narrow, I'm not going to lie. It's not really a lot of room. I'll probably head onto the road actually. Ooh. And then we'll cross over. There we go. Ugh. I think this is it. Yeah. Slow down here because it gets quite narrow. There we go. I mean, again, you know, I don't mind being in the road, but anytime I can use something like this, I mean, if you want to really go for a really hard session, get the speed up, then you probably would be better on the road. But even then, it's just that inside lane of the road can be so nasty. This bit's good here. Get a little bit of speed up. There's nobody coming. It's just a nice area. You're really getting into the kind of countryside up here. So this is a Caledonian paper mill. Hey, that's such a good bit. And then here we go. Got a little gate. So this must be. That took a couple of minutes to work out. So yeah, this is a Caledonian paper mill. So this must be their access for their supplies, but obviously logs and stuff must come this way. They probably come in through their own trailers, their own vans maybe, but whether they still use it I don't know. Oh, sorry, bang the gate. So yeah, that's a nice little So that's the paper mill just ahead. In fact, one of my family members works there. It's worked there quite a number of years now. But I don't know how much this really is in use, whether they still use it for certain stuff. It must come from maybe the harbour area, or because from Troon, then up through the rail system, I don't know. This is a really good, area, you know. Anyway, over and out. I think it is the right way. Hello people YouTube, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another cycling vlog. Hi Mum. This is actually, I'm up at Irvine. I came up the cycle path. Basically starts just at the top of Prestwick. And it's basically cycle footpath all the way up to here. Just went all the way down to the actual sort of pier, there's a little pier point. This actually used to be the Magnum Leisure Centre, used to be up here years ago. I don't know when they knocked it down. I mean, the last time I was up here was, I think we went and got a meal just up there somewhere. With my mum and dad a couple of years back. And I don't think it was there. It's been knocked down for a while now, but when it got knocked down I don't know. It probably actually used to be, something tells me it was like there, just at this part, I think, or just about here somewhere, or there. Honestly I can't remember. But it used to be like, you had the ice rink and swimming pools and all that. If I came, there's a couple of concerts. I went and seen Runrig a couple of times up here. There was a, I don't know if the Stone Roses played up here. I'll say a few years back, it's probably, yeah, a good while back. But it's all changed now. But it's a really good cycle route. Quite pleased with it. The cycle path's actually not too busy. I will say cycle path, cycle-pedestrian. They're not too bad, it's not super busy. Nothing worse when you've got people with dogs and just it's giving it difficult at times, but I actually kept up quite a good pace. But I'm just about to head back. I've done just over 15 miles to get here, which is, it's going to be about a 30-mile route here and back, which is good. Not too demanding really. So just a little quiet route. Kinda was meant to go out the last couple of days, but just never really got round to it. So I'm just gonna cycle up and head back, so I will let you go. Not really too much in the way of details. It's actually getting a little bit cooler. There could be some darker spells coming, but I've got my rain jacket just in case it does rain. Anyway, trying to keep these short and sweet. So I shall see you later. Bye! How you doing? Hello people, YouTube, welcome back. I finally made it back here. I've just came all the way up from the coast. I'm probably up there. I think I've done. Yeah, so bumpy. So bad. Because there's 29. Probably the option of heading in to the house. Thought I want to get 30 miles. I did this before. I went up Old Work, which is some flies. I'm probably covered. Beach Park. And then we had straight to my work. By the time I came back down here, it was just kind of dark. Thank you. By the time I came down here, it was like 27 miles. So I think I went back down the shore, back up, but even then it was still going 29. My roots. So I did a little bit extra today, heading towards Irvine. Big. But that was a good little. I must be like,
coming back, so
it's fly trap. I don't know why the road from this side coming back to Prestwick is pretty bad. I mean, the roads are pretty bad anyway, but I think heading out the way they don't seem as bad. They become more pronounced in the summer maybe. They must swell up. Just check my tyres. I thought I'd it's like a seagull jogging. Because it wasn't as bad as that the last time I came. Yeah, the roads are really nasty, they're gnarly. I'm surprised the bike still has got bits on it. I'm surprised I didn't lose like a saddlebag or a brake caliper or something. The roads are really treacherous in this area. Got my isotonic. Oh, goodness. Bike's falling. Got my isotonic drink. Every species are flying onto man in my body. I actually put 2 tabs in it. I had 2 tablets left. I usually do 1.5. It just gives you a bit extra flavour. I find sometimes with just 1 tab, you don't really taste as much. Actually went up a wee bit. That's why the sachets are better. Sachets are better than the tablets, but pretty good. I think I'm actually out. I think I've got 2 gels. I think I've got 2 gels left in the house. I'm going to have another one. As we speak, I think the other one I've got. I had the fruit salad up at the random pick. Watch that. This one should be blackcurrant, I believe, SIS. So I'll have that. Just a little pick me up. But yeah, it was a good cycle actually. If I can keep this actually for. Yeah, I'll keep that because I'm only rolling back to the house. Good call. So yeah, it was a good cycle today. Did have the extension of when I came back down here. I was going to go. They've just been adventurous way. I was going to go over the Carrick Hills, but I just never really. I don't know. It was an option because they gave me about another. Probably gave me about another 20 miles on top of what I had. So yeah, that would have gave me probably. I say 50 miles, but. It would have been close to 50 miles. Got some youngsters here, got some young bucks. I'm going to get ready with a COVID spray. I'm just going to have to come close and spray them. But yeah, that would have been upwards of 50 miles probably if I'd done that loop. But it's quite a difficult loop because you're going over, you've got about 1,000 foot of climbing, so it's a little bit more trickier. But yeah, I think I'll probably just head home. I mean, 30 miles is decent. You know, you always think that, you always actually tend to feel that you don't do enough. But I mean, really, like, you know, even 10 miles is still 10 miles. But I enjoyed that today. It's a good little road. Once you get out of Prestwick, it's all cycle paths and footpaths, all the way up to Irvine, probably even beyond. You can go up to head towards Saltcoats and Ardrossan, and then you probably go up to Largs and stuff, Porton Cross. But you probably need to go roads, I think. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to actually investigate it. I'll check up the maps and see what it takes us. But give the bike a little clean just before. I gave it a clean last because I was actually going to get out my bike last night, but didn't really. I think I said on the. I think I said on the way up. I said I was going to head out. My wife was going to go to the gym, but she ended up not going to the gym, so things kind of fell flat in its face. I also did I don't know if did I talk about my golf. I had 2 really bad rounds. I had 2 great rounds of golf. I play a lot of golf. You know, I do this like bike vlog, and then I do golf videos. Well, I do PlayStation videos, but mainly it's like golf I do. And I played fantastic. I was 19 under par. I was tied for the lead after 2 rounds of golf, so things are looking good for the weekend. And I don't know, Friday I wasn't going to play. I kind of had a practice round. I played okay. I think I shot 7 under or something. It was okay, it was decent enough, and I said, right, I'm just going to play. I'm just going to go for the round, and played. I had 2 birdies at the start, like 2nd, 3rd hole, and then had a triple bogey and then a double bogey in hole 9, and I just it was terrible. I'd done 2 rounds, 2 over and 1 over, rounds 3 and 4, just absolutely terrible. And I know it's only a game, but I get quite, I like to play well. It's not that, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a game, and it's, you know, you play bad, it's only a game, but I do take it quite serious, because I quite enjoy the challenge, but the way I played those 2 rounds was just terrible, and it put me in a bad mood, actually. That's why I wanted to go out on my bike today and just feel that I've achieved something, because work as well has been a bit depressing. Just things are happening, and it's like, I don't know, it's whether it's a bit, I mean, I'm not really into details, but it's a bit kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not vindictive, but yeah, I just don't think there's good feelings between certain people, which is not good. But yeah, that kind of puts me in a downer as well. So Friday wasn't really a good day. It was pretty pants, to be honest. So getting out today, getting on the bike, getting away, doing something's really good. I enjoy being on the bike, because you really do feel as if you're getting somewhere. Probably really need to trim my beard. It's quite, I quite like it a bit longer, but maybe I just really need to wash it. I'll probably go for a shower when I go in. But yeah, it gets you down a little bit, and it's, you know, it wasn't too bad. It could have been worse. It's just to me, it's just a nasty person. It's just somebody that's kind of, when somebody's got it in for you, there's not really a lot you can do, because you're always going to come out, you know, smelling bad. You know, you're not going to come out smelling the roses. It doesn't matter what you do or say. If you say something, you kind of feel that you're kind of going against the grain a little bit, and it's kind of making that person a little bit more like angrier, because you're actually like contradicting them, but you're not. You're just basically defending yourself as a human being. So it's an ongoing situation, and if it gets any worse, I'll just look for another job. I just can't be bothered with that. I mean, the rest of it, I love the job, I love everything about it, but just that one person, it's just niggly, it's just kind of, say, it's a bit vindictive. But that's another thing, and I like to just get away from it. I like to unplug when I get away. But yeah, the bike was good, enjoyed that, that was really good. So tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Probably will be out on my bike at some point. Maybe having a few beers tonight, but not too many. I just don't really enjoy drinking too much. But I do want to get out my bike, because I am obviously back work Monday morning, so Sunday's a bit of a compromised day. If I end up, I'm not saying being a bit rough, but you know, if I don't get out in the morning early, I feel I'm chasing the clock after that, because you think, I start my work at 1:45, so I need to get to my bed and get a sleep. If I get a good sleep like the night before, but you're kind of switching a little bit, because you're up early. You've got to kind of change it a little bit. You can't just, you know, get a good sleep and then just get a couple hours before you start. I like to try and get a decent sleep before I start. But anyway, it stayed dry today. The weather was actually pretty decent. A little bit cloudy, and a little bit there was a slight bit of rain, I think just actually when I left the house, so a little spit in there, but it's actually stayed dry. I did have my, don't know if you can see, got my rain jacket there just in case. Probably really didn't need it, but there's nothing worse if you go up and it gets a bit cold, you get wet and it gets a bit cooler, so it's always handy to have. But yeah, I did, I don't know, my average speed was about 11.9 or something, or 11 point something, which was pretty decent. The cycle path actually wasn't that busy, which was good. I think because of the weather, there wasn't as many people as what there usually is out, which was good. But there was a couple of people, but most of them got out of the way and stuff, so it wasn't too bad. Chain is absolutely, oh, it's filthy. Ugh. Chain really picks up a lot. I've actually got a quick link. I haven't got them fitted because the chain tool I had was a a kind of cheap. In fact, I've got it in my saddlebag. It's what's the name of it? Crivet, which is Lidl's own brand, or Lidl's branded stuff. It's not good. Well, the rest of the tool's probably doable, but the actual chain tool that was on it, it's not capable of snapping a chain, so I'll need to buy a chain tool and get the quick links on. I can really get it off and get it really clean, which is what I want to do. I kind of get obsessed about my chain, and I just want to really give it a good deep clean, completely dry it as well, then lube it and put it on. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll probably potentially get that my next wage. I need to wait. Do really want to get a super dear one. Just I think I'm maybe getting one. You can get some at about £4 and stuff, but I'd rather get there's a Pro, which is the Shimano, which is the same as the stuff I've got here. Pro Shimano, they do one, so I may get that. It's like £16-17 I think, or £20. I don't know, I want to really spend as much as that. I'll see what options I've got. Anyway, I've waffled on enough. Probably going to head home. What the hell was that? That was like a crow, but that sounded really bizarre. It's just up there. Quite a big crow. I mean, I know you get different types. You get a crow, you get a rook. Is that a rook? He's a big boy. It's all weird. It's got a different call. It's just over there. He looks quite old. It looks as if he's been around. Oh, he's away. It looks as if he's been around for a few years. Anyway, I'm going to head off, because I really am just waffling. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.